my loyal fan base of, what, 11? Alright, another battle I have against Magnezomaniac. It's a rematch we had. The battle itself, it wasn't the best. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I really posted it is because of how it ended. So I'm gonna lead with the Volcarona, and he's gonna lead with some Mishano or whatever. I don't even know what it's called. I've been experimenting with a lot of different types of Volcarona. I've seen a lot of them in other people's YouTube videos. Just as soon as they can even set up just one quiver dance, they just wreck face, especially on Sun teams. Now, I have a Sun team, but this team is more of a Dragon team. I wanted to get some dragons. I just wanted to have them there. I don't really like using them. They're pretty overpowered. It's basically no skill required. So anyway, Volcarona gets Stone Edge. I was pretty disappointed about that. The one I use now has a Focus Ash, so I could at least get one Quiver Dance off. That one had a Life Orb. I've seen it work. I didn't know what he was going to lead with, and I didn't know that buddy there had Stone Edge. So he is going to kill Volcarona and switch out to this bad boy here, the Tangrowth, as I switch out to Conkeldurr, and I'm just gonna try to Drain Punch him. He gets to sleep. I'm not gonna wake him up just yet because I'm banded, so I can't really do anything. So I go into Haxorus just to see if I can just outrage him. I know I'm not gonna be able to one-shot it. I have a very, very similar Dust Noir. Mine doesn't carry fucking, what is it? Nightshade. His carries Nightshade, mine carries Sucker Punch. So he Will-O-Wisps my Haxorus, basically making it useless. This is a banded Haxorus. He goes in for a Pain Split. I decided not to try to switch out or anything like that. Well, I can't anyway. I'm in the middle of an outrage. But I'm banded, like I said, and then I get the burn, making me useless, so I'm just going to stay in with my outrage, and luckily enough, I get a crit. So a crit on a banded Haxorus, even against a Eviolite, Dusclops, will kill it. So I was pretty happy about that. I ended up getting confused. He goes into his Clitoris. He spelled Clitoris wrong, but that's okay. That is a disgustingly awesome looking Pokemon. That thing's a fucking beast. It could very well replace Blissey, because it's not weak to fighting types. I'm probably going to make one in the next little while. It's pretty badass, though, I'm not going to lie. It's a Beast Wish, Toxic Wish Protect Staller. I forget its other move. I think it's probably Surf or fucking Water Pulse or some shit. I don't even remember. So I'm just gonna leave Haxorus in to die. I don't really care for it now. Like I said, it's useless. I'm pretty sure because he's a stall, Haxorus has the burn and Conkeldurr is asleep. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go into Conkeldurr and try to wake him up. I know he's gonna be back at full health, but that doesn't really bother me. I mean, other than Toxic Stalling, there's not a lot that this Pokemon can do. I mean, he can kind of wish support other Pokemon, but okay, his last move is Waterfall, which is cool, you know. Waterfalling stuff is fun. So I'm just gonna go Drain Punch, just to get some of my HP back. This Derpa is banded as well, so it should do a decent chunk, even with all the HP that it has. He sets up another Wish, probably his best move. Protecting my first Drain Punch. I'm gonna go for it again. It does just under half, I think. Yeah, so just under half, enough for me to get all my health back. And I'm pretty sure he gets his Wish. And I've never ever seen anyone not have their wish come true. Anytime I've seen someone use Wish, it's come true. I would really, really like to see it not come true just once. But anyways, I'm pretty sure he predicts my switch and he goes into Licky Licky. But I was just going to stay in, because I know there's not a whole lot he can do. If I ended up getting a crit, it would probably kill him. So I decided just fuck it, that I'm going to stay in. So he goes into Licky Licky and basically sends it in to die. I'm pretty sure, like I said, he predicted a switch into something else. But Licky Licky gets Drain Punched, and that's it for Licky. Now I think he goes into Rotom. Yeah, so he goes into his Rotom oven and tricks me a Choice Scarf, and I was like, fuck. I was always under the impression that if you have a choice item and you get tricked a new choice item, you could pick a new attack, but you can't. That's only if you are using a choice item and you're the one using trick and you get a choice item in return, you can pick a new attack, but not if you do that to your opponent. You can't pick a new attack. Valuable information. So I'm just gonna keep staying in, even though I lost my choice band. Still, Stab, Drain Punch with Iron Fist is going to do a lot. He can't really hurt me unless he Toxics, which I predicted, and I didn't want Conkeldurr to get Toxic just yet. But he actually doesn't use Toxic this turn, he goes for a Wish. So I go into my Dragonite, figuring I could either phase it out or just... I don't really know. I mean, this Dragonite is good. It's really bulky. It's only got 6 EVs in attack, but it's adamant. So even with hardly any attack investment, its attack stat's still like 330 or 333 or something like that. It's just ridiculous. Even with 6 EVs in attack, it's just unreal. So I didn't bother with multi-scale. I mean, it has multi-scale, I just meant I didn't bother investing too much attack because I wanted it to be bulky. I got the idea from before I got 5th gen. I was taking a look at some of the Pokemon and I was like, hey, this Dragon Tail move looks pretty cool. If I could set up a sub with a bulky Dragonite and multi-scale, I could just roost. Nothing's really going to be able to break my sub, and I could just Dragon Tail everything away. It works, but sometimes it doesn't work with a lot of Pokemon using Stone Edge and Ice Priority and just Icy Wind Gengar. There's a lot going on. I normally use this Dragonite with my Deoxys Defense, but I didn't bring it this match. I like to try new things. I mean, I use Deoxys Defense a lot, and I get bored of it. You know, I put it in a video, and I basically can't use it anymore because the only people that really watch my videos are a lot of the same people that I battle. So once I put a video up of a team, I tend not to use those Pokemon anymore. So I doubt you'll be seeing Dragonite in any other videos. I do really like this Conkeldurr though. I mean, Iron Fist punch moves, especially with Mach Punch, it fucks shit up pretty good. Especially with the Choice Band. Now I was told there's an item that powers up punch moves. I don't know what that item is. Oh, I'm in the bath, by the way, in the dark. So I'm alone here in my bathroom, in the dark, having a bath. And I was like, hey, I should record a Pokemon video. So this Rotom, I thought he was going to keep going for the Will-O-Wisp. He missed the first one. I don't know why I stayed in to get the other Mach Punch. As soon as I saw a Will-O-Wisp, I thought I should switch out. After I watched this video, I should have switched out earlier. But you know, ended up working out. Overheat didn't do too much damage. So I switched into Latios to take the other Overheat. I didn't want to lock myself into Draco Meteor. I know we still had this guy left, and I figured I might be able to outspeed him, but it turns out this guy is Scarfed. I always thought he was Banded just because he's... I didn't realize it had like 145 base attack, and that's ridiculous. So he gets a crit with the U-turn, and I didn't know if that would have killed it anyway, because U-turn, it's not stab. It is coming from a really powerful Pokemon, and Latios doesn't really have any bulk, so I don't know if that crit mattered or not, but either way I would have liked to see how much damage it did without the crit, because yeah, getting another Psychic off on this guy would have been huge. especially that it's paralyzed. I could have got 2 in a row and probably would have been able to kill it because that Latios specs. Now this Hydreigon or whatever, Sazandora or whatever you want to call it, I call mine Hydreigon. This guy's scarfed. I didn't want to lock myself into Draco Meteor. My only other move is Flamethrower, Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, and I think Hidden Power. Hidden Power Ground, I think. Or no, Earth Power. It's Earth Power. So I didn't want to lock myself into any of those. I figured it would be safer for me to just go with the Stab, Dark Pulse, lock myself into that. And, you know, it did alright. This guy's... It looked like an evolved Love Disc. I don't even know what it is. I didn't check it out. I know it's got huge HP. I mean, I looked just through the black and white Pokedex, just at some of the base stats, and I think this guy's got like base 165 HP. Like, that's ridiculous. So yeah, he's just going to just protect stall me and get as much poison damage as he can. He can't outspeed me to go for a wish, so he's basically playing it right, just praying that he gets protects. You know, it's the best thing to do because he's not going to be able to do anything if he switches out. That Pokemon's just basically just going to die once it gets switched back in because of the Thunder Wave. It's not that fast anyway. I wouldn't be able to outspeed any of the Pokemon that I have left. So he's going to go out to Miyasheno or whatever it is. I don't know this Pokemon's name. I know it looks like one of the weasels from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's what it kind of reminds me of. So I go out to Dragonite to take the U-turn, knowing that he would U-turn on my Dark type. So I figured I'm just going to see if I can Thunder Wave anything else. Actually, no, I remember I'm banded. I got tricked with Choice Band. So I decided that I'm just going to go for the Sky Drop. Now, I like this move. I think it's pretty cool. It gives you or your opponent a turn of leftover recovery while you're in the air, which is good on a multi-scale Dragonite, especially if you come in from rocks. Then, you know, you lose your multi-scale, you can Sky Drop and get some turns of leftovers, and you wouldn't quite get your full HP back, but you'll be able to still do some damage, and depending on what they do next, you'll be able to get your turn of leftovers back. So I get my leftovers, then it gets poisoned. I don't know in 5th gen if the toxic counter gets reset. By the looks of it, I don't think so. It looks like because I took a lot of poison damage there. I took like 60 damage in poison. That's fucking huge. So I die while I'm in the sky, and I was thinking, hey, technically, I mean, if you think about it, my Dragonite has this Tangrowth like way the fuck up in the air. If I die when I'm up in the air, this guy's gonna fall down and it's gonna hurt because he's a big fat grassy mess. But apparently if you die in the sky, your opponent doesn't take any damage from getting freed from the Sky Drop. I mean, I guess that's kind of cool for someone that's getting Sky Dropped, but for the person using it, it's pretty lame. So he's gonna go back out to, I think this is his last guy. He's going to go for the high jump kick. I figured out outspeed because I'm scarfed, but so is he. I thought he was banded. So he gets a crit on the high jump kick like it mattered. My last Pokemon is Conkeldurr, and this is the only thing that makes this match epic. I Mach Punch, does a good chunk. It might have even killed him if I had my Choice Band. He high jump kicks, misses, crashes into the wall, and dies for the win. So high jump kick miss for the win. I've had this video on my versus recorder for a couple days. I think that was absolutely epic. Excellent match, Magnezone. I've had a lot of epic matches since then, but none that ended quite like that. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you guys stuck around to watch it, but if you didn't, I got your review anyway. So for the 11 of you that watch my videos, thanks for watching, and I might not have internet for the next little while. I'm going to try to make another video later on today. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it.